G'day, I'm Jenny Bonell and I'm a mum to 16 children. This is one of my daughters, Claire.
Hi.
And she's going to join me today in making a dessert.
We ended up stewing some fruit in the last video. That was done with my mum and one of my other sisters, Sabrina. And yeah, we're going to show you what we can do with that.
If, like us, you had some fruit that was overlooked in the fridge, you can use that fruit, stew it and freeze it, and then use it up in a dessert that way. Or if you find fruit that's in season and it's really cheap, it's also a good thing to freeze it or to stew it and then freeze it as well. You might as well have it at the cheaper price. You save a lot of money that way.
Definitely.
When you store it in the freezer, it's important not to cross-contaminate your savouries with your sweets. So we have been using these containers that I bought at Woolies. They're just a reusable...
a very basic plastic container.
Yeah. And we found these ones, the red-lidded ones, at Coles. And they're practically the same kind of container. But we'll know now that the blue is for the savouries and the red's for the sweets.
So today we're going to make a very basic fruit crumble. So let's go over the ingredients.
Talk about what you can actually use the stewed fruit for, besides the fact that you could just get yourself a lovely big bowl full of stewed fruit, which would be awesome and really yummy. What else can we do with the fruit? So
you can just have it with ice cream, just stewed fruit and ice cream. You can have pouring cream, custard. You can have different sauces. You can make use that as well. You can make a crumble like what we're doing today. You can also make a pie with it, which is really nice, an apple pie.
Actually, talking about pies and like pastry, what you could do is, you and I made a video a while back about chicken and mushroom savoury parcels.
Yes.
So what you could do is you could actually take the savoury filling out of that and you could replace it with this sweet mixture, making sure that it's not too wet in there. Yeah. And then you
dust some sugar over the top of it. That way it can caramelize over the top, giving it a nice sweet taste to it.
Yeah. So I will find out that video and I'll drop a link for that in the description so that you can go back and watch the chicken and mushroom savoury parcels, because you might want to try both, a savoury and a sweet version of it. So
yes,
that would be good. Okay, so let's get to the first step, which is rubbing the butter and sugar and stuff through the flour.
Yes.
So this is a great opportunity when you're cooking to get your little kids involved. So we're going to go and find, we've got what?
Four younger
ones here. And we're going to go and, oh gosh, make sure they always wash their hands first. No, definitely. We don't want little kids' fingers in the food that we're going to eat, so make sure they clean their hands first. If you've got aprons, pop on aprons. I don't think we've got enough little ones for the little ones at the moment. So, but we'll go and round them up and let's get this started.
Let's go.
So who have we got here? We've got Damien, we've got Caitlin, we've got Eric, and we've got Nate. Now these four are going to help us with the flour and the butter. Okay guys, Claire's going to put it in for you and show you what you need to do. Good. Cut that in half. Thank you. Awesome. We've got some butter. Now we're going to put some flour. This is just plain flour.
Yeah.
Yep. So you're going to get a good cup each. Yep. Oh, that's about a cup and a half, Claire.
So about a cup.
Yep. Yeah. Don't go crazy, girl. Come on.
We're going to squish it all together.
You're going to rub the butter through the flour.
That feels
It feels funny.
that feels weird.
It feels weird.
It's not soft. It feels good but bad. You're gonna break it into
Okay, yeah, you got to kind of squish it up. Oh, look, you're doing a great job there. Look.
like this.
Let's see. What are you doing? Yeah. That's it. Start breaking it apart. What's it feel like?
It feels like soft. Is that soft sand? It feels like the cheese. It's fluffy.
The butter feels like cheese.
Yeah.
Does it feel a little bit like maybe like Play-Doh?
Yeah. The powder's just like. The powder feels like that soft sand at the beach.
It feels like soft sand at the beach. That's awesome. That's a good description.
This is fun.
That's fun.
Yes. What are we making? Look at mine.
We're making apple crumble.
That's yum. Look at mine.
And do you know what? Do you know what we might do? Do you want to do something really fun? How about if we had apple crumble and custard for dinner?
That would be yum.
Instead of actually having like a savoury meal, we could just have dessert for a meal.
Yes.
Yeah?
I'm going good, look.
Do you reckon Dad might like that?
I'm going good, look. I'm going good, look.
Yum.
Oh, that's awesome,
I can't
Eric.
do this. I can't do it.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Oh, yeah.
Katie.
Hey, Katie,
Good
do you want some
job.
help?
See how it's supposed to go nice and crumbly like this? Look.
Gotta help. It feels like cheese. It looks like cheese.
Looks like cheese.
I kind of get it.
Oh, look at your hands. Show me your hands. Show them down here. Show me your hands.
I'm like patty.
They are.
Like this. I'm just helping Katie.
They're a bit buttery.
I'm just helping Katie
Yeah.
because she
Yeah.
didn't really do it. So.
They're good.
Can I? How the heck do you do that? Okay, I'm gonna squish it down.
I'll help her.
Yeah, I'll help Katie. Yeah, you go. Look at
It's a
this.
very messy ordeal.
Look at Nate.
It is.
What's this? And Nate, look at mine. Mine's going pretty good.
It's worth the mess to make the
Yes.
memories, though, I
Ready?
think.
Hey, how's yours going? How's yours
Oh,
going?
that's great.
Yeah, and your one's good. Nate's is good.
Big brother is helping little sister here. That's
Could I
nice.
help Katie? Because I'm right next to her.
Yeah. Have you finished yours?
Yeah, I'm
nice.
one.
So the next thing to put in there is
Coconut. So I only need about a dessert spoon in the mix.
per bowl here.
Per bowl. We're doing a fairly large mix, so you would definitely have to
Big family, big food.
you would definitely have to reduce the amount you do, unless of course you're doing it for a party.
Yep. Okay, so let's put some. Gonna put some coconut in.
Yeah.
Ready? Sprinkle
Can
it
you
in.
can you mix that in?
Okay. Does it feel weird?
Mess with
There we go. The next thing is sugar. So we're going to pop some sugar into all the bowls. You can adjust how much is your family's preference. We're putting in probably,
That feels sugary.
what about a dessert spoon again per bowl here? So yes, now we're going to put some oats in there. This gives it a really nice crunch, doesn't it? It's
You can also add nuts to it if you wanted to.
oh, anything you like really. Almonds would be good, walnuts.
Oh yes, almonds.
But that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
But the oats really make it quite crunchy.
You can
Gives it a
really
lovely
see all
flavour.
these oats in there.
Yeah,
It's like, we have taste with the oats.
Yes.
Stop that.
It's yum.
It's yum. Okay, but you have to stop eating it.
It's too good to resist.
What's this then?
I know. Don't put your hands up to your mouth and then back into the dish. We all have to eat this. What happened then, Eric? You want more coconut in yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. Here comes a spoon of coconut flying, 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 and in.
I'm making a ball. I'm making a ball.
Coconut, right.
I'm really
Okay.
sweet.
We are going to put the crumble together now, so we're just in a standard Pyrex dish. If you're great at planning ahead, you can pull the fruit out and defrost it beforehand. I am not a defrost person, right? I cook everything straight from frozen. So I'm just going to pop the fruit straight into the Pyrex dish, into the oven until it has defrosted.
Yes.
So this is the oldest of the stock in the freezer. Obviously it's pretty icy. It's just plain apple that's been stewed in this one. If you have trouble getting the fruit out of the containers, you can either stretch the sides out of the containers, it makes it a little easier to tip it out, or while the lids are on the containers you can sit it in your sink in a little bit of water, and that will help soften the edges down so it's easy to tip out. So hold the fruit. Careful. There we go. Okay, so we're going to pop these into the oven and defrost them down. I love you too. That's cute. Okay, so we've pulled the crumbles out of the oven. They have defrosted nicely. We've let them cool, and now the kids are going to put the crumble over the top. So just be careful, guys.
Because they've been in the oven because the glass is hot now.
Yes, that's right. Yes, so just be very careful. Yep, sprinkle it on. There you go. Put lots on. We're making a full coating over the top of it. It's all got to go on.
All of the apple needs to be covered.
See how Nate's doing it over here?
Right.
Yeah. Covering it all up.
Yeah.
Oh, this is...
An interesting way.
It is an interesting... Now hold off with that for a moment. Let's spread that one out first. See how much we have. Spread it out. Spread it out nice and even. Watch you don't put your fingers in the apple. Ooh. Don't press it down too much. You want it kind of crumbly.
Like soft.
Now, what was the last thing we had to do, guys?
Honey.
Honey. A little sprinkle of honey. Claire will put that on for us. Just a little bit, not much. That's lovely. That just sweetens it up nicely.
I love honey like this.
I know,
It's so yummy
it
like
is
that.
good, isn't
It's
it?
yummy like that.
Oh, nice artistic interpretation. What is it supposed to look like?
I honestly have no idea.
Mountain.
Mountains.
Zigzags are the best. Trend.
Hills. Hills.
All right, now these are going to go back into the oven, and that's all going to brown up nicely if we pop it under the grill.
I'm not going to do it.
Okay, thanks so much for your help.
This is for the other one. Move away.
Yep, watch out. Thanks so much for your help. Katie, you might want to go wash your hands again. Up let's go. Doesn't that just smell so delicious? It's all cooked now. ready for dinner. We're actually going to skip dinner and we're just going to we're going to have dessert for dinner. So we're going to have apple crumble and homemade custard for dinner. Kids are really looking forward to it, and now it's just got to kind of cool down, and then we'll pop it in the oven right before dinner time just to warm it up a little bit and enjoy that.
Just something quick. What's your favourite sort of crumble?
My absolute favourite is stewed rhubarb.
Oh,
Yum. Yum. Rhubarb and apple. It's even better. What's yours?
Mine would have to be a mixed berry and banana.
Ooh, yum. I like that too. We like all the crumbles, right?
Oh yeah.
They're all good. So, leave a comment below and tell us what your favourite fruit crumble is.
Might have to try some of them.
Yeah. We might be able to make a few. Try them out on the kids. Right? And while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.
God bless.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom.